What up guys, Shifty here, back at it again with another video, and today we are doing something special. We're doing another manufacturer comparison, but yes, you are correct. Today we are gonna compare three different cars. For those who don't know, I normally review two different brands, but today we're doing all three cars together. Yes, I know most of you are aware that I've compared the Majorette version and the Hot Wheels version last time, but recently I've managed to acquire the Tomica version right here. So instead of just reviewing the Tomica version itself, why not compare these three cars all together? So without further ado, let's see who is the winner, which one is more worth and which one is better. Let's go. So, as usual, first of all, let's start with the pricing. The Hot Wheels is $6, the Tomica version $7, and the Majorette version $7 too. And by dollars, I mean Singapore dollars. Please don't mistake it for the US dollars. So as you can see that these two cars right here are more expensive than this Hot Wheels version by $1. Actually, here in Singapore, main lines costs 4 Singapore dollars, but when it comes to the BMW series, the Lamborghini series, and etc., it costs $2 more. Why? I have no idea, but we're gonna stick to the $6 price tag for the Hot Wheels. So, now that you know the price, how about we look at the details? So starting with the side, we have some details right here. We have the side mirrors, the front and rear light side tempos, and of course an opening door. That's what I really like about Majorette. Most of their cars do have opening features like this GTR right here. And of course, if we bring it closer, we have suspension. So yes, this Majorette version does have suspension. Well, close behind, we do have the Tomica version with the similar features. It does not come with the front or rear light tempos, but it does have the opening door too right here, which opens quite smoothly, and suspension. And I have to say, the suspension, as per usual on Tomica cars, is actually pretty nice. The Majorette version is a bit stiff, but it's kind of there. So the Tomica version does have some nice suspension. And last, we have the Hot Wheels version. No special features, just no doors, no front light tempos, and the wheels are similar to the Majorette version. So in terms of the side, which one is better? I guess it's either the Majorette or the Tomica version. The Tomica version has better suspensions, but the Majorette version does have these details right here. So it's up to you to decide which one is better. And now for the front. Last time I reviewed the Hot Wheels version and the Majorette version. They were both very similar, but now that I've introduced the Tomica version to the comparison lineup, wow, there are actually quite some differences. So let's take a look. They do have some plastic headlights, but if you take at the oh wow, if you take a look at the Tomica version, the plastic headlight looks kind of funny. It almost looks like the car looks like it has some eyes looking at you, and it's actually kind of weird. Makes the car look kind of ugly. But other than the headlights, the front bumper, they're all practically the same. But the Majorette and Tomica version does have the GTR emblem on the hood scoop. But not only that, the Tomica version has a detailed grille right there. You can see the silver lining across the GTR. So that's an additional detail that the Majorette and the Hot Wheels version don't have. And I guess other than the headlights, I guess the hood, the Hot Wheels version and Tomica, the hoods are detailed, while the one on the Majorette isn't. So it's kind of interesting, so far some diecast manufacturers would prefer to do one thing as compared to the other, and it's kind of interesting. But in terms of the front, which one is better, it's really up to you guys. I think it's a tie. Last but not least, we have the rear part. Last time I reviewed these two cars, there are literally no differences between the two cars. I mean, the proportions are different, but they're practically the same. They both have the rear light tempos, Nissan emblem, and GTR. Wow, but thankfully, the Tomica has something to offer. If you take at the rear part right here, not only does it come with the rear light tempo, GTR emblem, or the Nissan emblem, it comes with a license plate detail. I know to most of you guys it's not a big deal, but hey, take a look. Tomica did something that the other two manufacturers didn't. So is it a big deal to you or not? I don't know. So I guess Tomica wins this one. And if you compare the two $7 cars right here, I guess by paying the same price, you get an extra decal right there. Last but not least, you could say, let's talk about the underneath of the car just quickly. Let's look at the Tomica version. It's scaled to 1 to 61, so it's slightly larger in scale as compared to the Hot Wheels version, because the Majorette version is also scale 1 to 61. Let me try this. Sorry, it's really hard to focus, but it does say 1 to 61 there. And for the Hot Wheels version, it is 1 to 64. But other than the scale, they all have the names of their car underneath, the brand, and some exhaust pipe details. So I guess, you know, they're all Thai. And one last thing before I end off, take a look at this. Wow, the Hot Wheels version is small, the Majorette version is the biggest, and the Tomica is medium. It just goes from small to big. So that's really interesting. That's the biggest mystery in the whole world. No, just kidding. But it really is a big mystery why these diecast manufacturers can't get the correct scale or match with each other. It's pretty funny, you know. Which one is the most accurate? I'm not quite sure. I mean, they did say that these two cars right here are 1 to 64, but the Majorette version is bigger. So I'm not sure who get it correct, but not really, it doesn't really bother me, you know. So once again, which do you think is better? This is a $6 version, but by paying $1 more, you get opening doors, suspension, and more rear and front details. So I guess it's between the two cars right here, but who knows, maybe some of you still prefer the Hot Wheels version. The last time I compared the two cars, all of you love the Nissan GTR version. None of you like the Majorette version. No one commented, oh, I prefer the Majorette version. So that's pretty interesting. But now I have the Tomica version and has some details that the Majorette version doesn't. So which one is the winner? The Hot Wheels, the Tomica, or the Majorette version? Tell me in the comments below. But that's it, guys, for this manufacturer comparison. I hope you guys enjoyed this special little thing, you know. Instead of comparing two cars, I compared three cars. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. If you guys want to see my previous video, click on the top right. Or if you guys want to see another related video, click on the bottom right. So that's it, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.